Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Desiree. I do all things budgeting here on YouTube. I hope you're having a great day or a great night depending on when you're watching this video. And what I wanted to do, since I've already closed out the first paycheck, that video is here. You can check it out if you haven't already watched it. For the ones that have already seen it, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get started with the second budget by paycheck. And of course, Jasmine is, I don't know what she's doing. So if you hear any barking, crying, any of that, she's okay. But she's a little, I don't even know. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget to turn your notification bell on. That way you would be notified anytime I upload a new. When it comes to my income, I'm trying to budget off a low amount. So that low amount would be whatever is left after I take out $200 for my Roth every 2 weeks and any other place that has automatic savings that I don't show in my video. So when it comes to work, the amount that I'm working with this time, which is the actual amount, that amount is $1,447.83. When it comes to offering, this is the money that I put in church. So when it comes to offering, I typically would put $164.97, but since I am responsible for making sure my mom's life insurance get paid, we are going to take out $62 for that, and I'm going to send my sister $102.83. And whatever is left over after this is what I'm going to budget with. So 1447.83 minus 102.83. So that means I'm left with $1,345. And I'm just going to put that amount here, $1,345 to budget with. And when it comes to the expenses, you don't have to worry about fixed or variable. Everything is kind of like it is when I wrote it on paper. So first, we're going to save for our emergency fund, and I forgot to put that in, so I'm going to add it here. So for the actual amount, I'm going to do $300. Yeah, $300. So I've gotten into the habit of trying to save first and then take care of bills and buy groceries with whatever is left, because I've noticed that once you do your budget, you can always make a way. So for the first thing we're saving for emergency fund, we're doing $300, and it's something that, is that a net flying around? That thing getting on my nerves. So I'm going to use this savings challenge to save for my emergency fund. So we have $300 there. And then when it comes to the bills, we have $2 for Hulu. And if you're wondering why my Hulu bill is $2, if you are new to my channel, I've said this in the past. Every year, Hulu has a Black Friday deal for one screen for a year. And this year, that amount that I would pay every month for a year is $1.80 something. So I just round up because I don't do change. So State Farm, this is car insurance, renter's insurance, 2 life insurance policies. That's actually a month ahead, so $185. And this $185 is just going to sit in my checking account until next month. When it comes to half the rent, I haven't signed my lease yet, but I have called the leasing office and did let someone know to go ahead and get the paperwork ready. That way I can sign it before the end of the month. And my rent is going up to $810. But in my previous video, which you can watch here, I did say that I would just save $820. Since I can't get $810 out the ATM machine, I'm just going to do $820. And that $10 is going to go to a savings challenge. That way, next year, whatever is saved, that money will be for the rent for the next month. So I already have $420 saved. So now, I take that back. I have $400 saved, and now I need to save $420. And the last bill expense is Netflix. I do have one screen. As you can see, there's no need for us to have multiple screens because, well, we typically don't watch TV in the bedroom. If we do, well, yeah, that's hardly ever. So $11. So let's go ahead and add all of this up. So we know we have $1,345. And let's just add up 2 plus 185 plus 420 plus 300 equals 907. So since that equals 907, I'm just going to say 920. And I'm going to say 920 because this emergency fund typically was at the top. And then these bills right here equal to about $600 and some dollars. And I just rounded up to 620. So I'm doing 920. And if we subtract that, minus 920, we have $425 left. So we have $425 left for food, any other cash envelopes, and savings again. So when it comes to food, I'm really not sure if I want to go with this amount, but I'll just work with it and go from there. So I'm going to do $135. When it comes to travel, I'm going to do, that's in the wrong spot. So, yeah, I'll fix that. $80 for travel. When it comes to essentials, I'm going to do $20. Now, when we add all of this up, it typically equals $220, not $420, $220. Laugh out loud moment. If you know, you know. You know. And I almost written that out as $420 as well. But $240 minus $425. And we have $185 left. So I'm going to fix this and that later. So we have $185 left. Let's see where the money is going. So first, when it comes to car maintenance, we always want to send something. So I'm going to send $15. When it comes to mom's birthday, my mom's birthday is the end of September. If you watch my previous video, I did mention that my sister was talking about splitting the cost of a new refrigerator. So I'm going to do $50. When it comes to medical, I do have a vision appointment coming up, but I think I have enough in medical to cover that full appointment, so I'm just going to save $50. When it comes to Jasmine has an appointment on the 3rd. This will be her last appointment for her shots before she get her vaccination card. And we won't have to take her to the vet anymore until another year. And I guess on her first birthday. So when it comes to Jasmine, we are going to do $30. And I know I skipped Christmas, but I skipped it for a reason. When it comes to self-care, remember I said if I did cancel my FICO, I was going to move the money that costs $30 for my FICO to personal. Well, I changed my mind. And Jasmine is fixing to get in trouble. One moment. Okay, I'm back. For some reason, Jasmine ended up with a cup that had some sweet tea in it, and I guess she thought she was, you know, sitting on the front porch, drinking some sweet tea, you know, all of that stuff. Get out the kitchen. Now she's in the kitchen. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I can make it through this video. So when it comes to Christmas, I did send 10 bucks to Ally Bank. And if you haven't checked your emails, you would know the savings rate is going up again. I can't wait. When it comes to self-care, I do need to put 30 bucks. And let's see what we get. $185. So, and this should total $185. So let's see. 15 plus 50 plus 50 plus 10 plus 30 plus 30 equals 185. So that's right. And let's go ahead and do a full budget breakdown. Minus 920 minus 240 minus 185 equals, whoops, another zero-based budget. So that's it for this budget. And next we have a cash stuff, and this is like one of my biggest cash stuffings ever, and I'm wondering if I should break everything down and do a cash stuffing and then turn around and do a savings stuffing. Somebody let me know down below how should I do this, because I only have 3 cash envelopes, but we'll see. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget the budget community link. Here is everybody's for week 3, I believe. So have a good day.